What's up guys, I'm the East Coaster fan. We're here at the edge of Adventureland. There's Wave Twister behind us and it's time for another construction update. Haven't done one in about a month or so. That being said, I actually did come to this very spot towards the beginning of August, although I didn't see any notable changes, so I didn't really make a video on it. But this time around, I'll see what I can notice from this spot and maybe the main parking lot of Adventureland. I won't be going in the park in this video, but at some point this fall, I'll try to get back inside. With this construction update, there are really two main things I want to focus on. First are the stairs and station, and then the train. And already I can see a few things. So first at the very top, it's kind of blending in with the sky up there, but you can see that the gates are right there, they're upright, and they're installed, so I'm not sure how much of the floor paneling is there right now. And the gates that are up there are actually just to prevent you from walking off the platform and falling about 20 feet. You can also see in this view that there are currently employees painting these stairs, and the stairs look pretty much done. They're painting it a gray color, which I don't recall from the construction video, but in that video they also had a ramp which looks like is not being installed, so it looks like they may have changed their approach as to how you're going to get up to this ride. That being said, I am curious if they're going to install something for ADA passes or people who may have difficulty climbing up that many sets of stairs. What's actually quite interesting is they have two sets of gates that prevent you from kind of falling off the platform. One is down already and then the others are upright. So I don't know why there's two of them. Maybe it's because of the round nature of the ride vehicles, but that is quite interesting, and it currently is in its lowered position. Doesn't seem to be a floor just yet, but that might be because they still need to install the ride vehicle, which is not on the track still. And here's a more up-close look at the stairs. So it looks like they're almost done with that second rail in the middle, and they're gonna work on the third one soon. So that's all we can see from the stairs. So let's move on now to our second location, which is the main parking lot. Here now in the park, and it's a little bit past opening right now. They have a healthy crowd right at opening, which is great to see. It's currently the last week of daily operations before school starts, so I'm guessing a lot of people want to get in their turbulence rides before then. But like I said, the focus of this is Wave Twister, and we're going to be heading over on this side. The gate is actually open. I'm going to be a good civilian and not go in the park. I'm going to keep my distance, but I'm gonna see still what I can view from over there. As I'm walking over here, just the general reminder, I'm never trespassing in these construction videos, and neither should you if you want to take a look at the construction progress yourself. I gotta say though, with this gate actually open though, this might be one of the best and closest views we've ever gotten of this ride so far. So you can actually see there's a bit of stairs. Don't go all the way down from what we saw in that parking lot. They actually curve and head back towards the path. I'm guessing that's where the line's gonna start. And at long last, we finally have a clear view of the ride vehicle, which is right in there. It was in that shipping crate all along, and it's actually just one piece, but with those two spinning gondolas. The last thing I noticed over here is you can see that thing on top covered with the tarp. And I am guessing that is going to be where the operator stands, which is kind of a freaky spot in my opinion for an operator to be, especially if you have vertigo or a fear of heights. You're going to be like right on the edge. Of course there's going to be a gate there and you'll be perfectly fine if you end up working this attraction, but it's still something kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever really seen a ride other than like an elevated station of a coaster have something like that before. But with that being said, that's going to be the end of this construction update as we see Moon Chaser going right now. God, I love that attraction. Hope you enjoyed this construction update. I know you guys have wanted another one, so I'm happy to oblige, and I'll keep checking on this activity to see if anything changes within the next few weeks or so. Now, whether the ride actually opens for the 2025 season, we'll see. But that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I think I'm tired, so I'm gonna head back home now.